Today I'll be installing some sheet vinyl flooring in a kitchen, dining room combo, and I'll add chapters throughout the video so you can jump to the point of interest. First, let's take a look at the roll. Standard sheet vinyl comes in 12-foot width by however long you want, and then they put it on the machine, measure it out, cut it. Usually they'll give you a little bit extra, and then they wrap it with saran wrap, and that serves a few purposes. For hauling, it keeps it tight, protects against the elements, snow, rain, water. Then when you bring it into the work project, it keeps it clean. And this is rather heavy, so if you got debris on the floor, it could embed to the back side of the vinyl, and then when you roll it out, it could protrude through the surface and be noticeable. To remove the wrap, it's tempted to scar right along there. Don't do it. Get you some scissors and get underneath so your blade is going upward, and then just run it right down. I know the knife is easier, but I wouldn't do it. If you have a hook blade, that would work. The scissors was not working that well. So how about this? You get underneath the lip here and just follow that. Huh, see that? I just damaged it. Whatever type of flooring you're installing, it's always best to get as much stuff out of the way as possible. As you can see, the baseboard has been removed. However, that's the way I purchased the home. I reset this heater, raised it up the floor just ever so little bit so the flooring can be tucked underneath. Here I have the stove removed, and I'm doing some modification in the layout. There'll be a dishwasher here and then a cabinet, countertop, so it makes it real easy to lay the vinyl. I got some work to do here after the vinyl is installed. The fridge is resting in the living room, free of baseboard. The sheet is 12 foot in width. That means we have a straight edge on each end. So I'm going to use this wall to run the straight edge across. That will square up the vinyl flooring to the room. And then I'll cut ever so little out to move it that way. The width of this room is approximately 11.5 feet, so the excess will hang out into that room, and then the carpet guys can tie that in. Floor preparation is one of the most important steps of the process, especially with sheet vinyl. Being so thin, any type of debris can show through the surface. Example, I laid some sheet vinyl. About 2 weeks later, I seen the outline of a toothpick. So we cut a little slot right at the end, pulled the toothpick, and then glued it back. The first thing I do is get a scraper, scrape off any high spots, and then sweep 3 times, and then vacuum the entire floor and the perimeter, and then sweep again. We're halfway done. So I took this back because I can't get the big roll past that wall. You want it to fold up against that wall. Nice! It's a little long here. I'll use the kicking technique. So I'm going to get it underneath this heater and even against the wall, and then line that up. Here I'm showing how close I have it to the wall,
It's actually under the drywall. And of course you're going to have 1/2 inch trim here. But if you make a mistake on downwards, you can move this ever so slightly. And it also helps with vinyl curling up.
I'd like to point out I don't glue the vinyl down. Few reasons. I find the more stuff you have on top of it holds it in place, no movement. And vinyl has a tendency to shrink over time. And when you first put it in, it'd be a little bit wrinkly. But after a month, it lays flat. Also, 7 to 10 years from now, if you want to update to a different style or it's looking dingy, you just pull it up, lay a new sheet. I've got the vinyl a little long here, so when I trim it, I'll be able to kick the vinyl and fill that gap.
So I just crease it in like that, lay the knife on the floor, and cut straight across. And if you make a mistake, we have a lot of excess on that end. Then follow the trim straight up. And this will tuck underneath here. Huh, a chunk of drywall. Look at that. Or is that wood? Turns out I need a little bit more so I can kick it over. It's best to go in stages rather than all at once. That might work. This side I'm going to cut around the fixtures first, then cut around the wall. Now this doesn't have to be very precise because there'll be a dishwasher here, cabinet, stove. So I just cut a U shape. Well, that looks pretty rough. This I'd like to tuck underneath there, but I want to get it shorter. All right. That's pretty short. All right, got room for kick here. Now this one. Lots of room, and it's behind the cabinet. All right, time to kick. All right. When you do this corner, you want the vinyl straight. So I'll use that clamp to assist. So I'm just going to follow my knife to the end of the cabinet. And I'm behind the stove, so it's no big deal. Now, you just go straight up. Then we roll under here. It's got a hole there. The heck is that? The kickboard for this section will cover that. All right. This will all be covered anyway. Will be a bottom shelf. So you want to follow the cabinet and then cut diagonally this way so you have extra. Then bring it out and go that way. That way you have access. I'll show that in a minute.
See, it makes it nice. Right here it gets a kickboard as well. What the heck is that? And it makes it a lot easier with the kickboard off. By cutting on that angle, gave us excess, so we don't come up short. And there's where the fridge is. So this doesn't get any trim. Now we're going out the door. You want it level and just follow this trim line. And then follow it. So that's a bad cut. However, the fridge is going there. And there'll be a piece of trim here. Finished result, turned out pretty nice. This area is under the fridge. I could just put some sealant under here and leave it, or I have a leftover piece from a landing I did, larger than this. I can just cut a little piece, glue that in place. I might go that route, looks a little bit better. I glued a piece in there, looks a whole lot better. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Hope this has helped someone. And in the next video, I'll show the installation of a dishwasher, cabinet, countertop. I'll provide a link.